Good morning, students. Welcome to the last video of solving additional mathematics paper 2 4037 variation 22 May June 2017. In my last videos I have done up to question number 9, but when I was going through that I saw that I didn't mention stating this domain. Okay, just before I go to question number 10, I'll just show you what is the domain, okay, of this one. See that it was less than or equal to 3 by 2, and when you come to this, see it's gonna be over here. If you see that it cannot be less than that, so x has to be greater than or equal to half. Okay, if you have equal to half, this whole thing gonna be 0. It's okay. Okay, we see that it's that, but if you got less than this, then this is going to be negative. Now square root negative, that's going to give you math error in the calculator, so you cannot take that. So the domain should be this. All right, let's go for question number 10. Solve the equation 4 sine 3x minus pi by 4 equal to 3 for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, sine 3x minus pi by 4 equal to 3 by 4. Then this whole thing, whatever inside the bracket, okay, that's my theta. I'm not going to simplify that right way. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep that at the till the end. Okay, so 3x minus pi by 4, and that's gonna be sine inverse that. So make sure you have your calculator in the radian mode, because it's in radian. So that's radian mode. Sine inverse is gonna be 0.75. I got 0.848. Now what this pi by 2 actually means, okay, find out pi by 2. It's always handy, okay, if you know the value. So that's gonna be 1.57, okay, 3.1519, okay, 3.14159, okay, divided by 2, that's gonna be 1.57. Okay, so that's the first one. And sine, you know that sine is going to be positive in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. That's 180 minus that, or in this case pi minus that. So pi minus this, that's going to be 1 point, no, it's going to be what, sine inverse 0.75. I got that, and that's going to be pi minus this. Yeah, now it looks okay, 2.294. okay, since I have 3 over here, I like to go some more values. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 pi with this, 0.848 plus 2 pi, that's gonna give me 7.131. The reason I'm doing this, because I have to add this and then divide by 3, so it's going to be reduced into some other values. And 2 pi plus 2.294. If you don't understand what I'm doing here, I strongly suggest to go back to my other videos that I have showed how to find out these values in the trigonometric functions okay, now when I have done that, then to find out x, I'm gonna add pi by 4 with each and every one of them and then divide by 3. To just save time, I'm gonna do this 0.848 plus pi by 4, that's that, divided by 3, and this value is less than that, so this is okay, 0.544. so that's 3 significant figures. And then 2.294 plus pi by 4, that's gonna give me that, divided by 3, that's 1.03, that also less than that, 1.03. I got a hunch this is gonna be out range, but let me try that. 7 that plus pi by 3 divided by 3, see that it's gonna be 2.73. that's out range of that, so I'm not gonna take that. My final answer is this. Okay, that's my answer. All right, now 2 tan square y plus sec square y equal to 14 sec y plus 3, and this is for degree, so I'm gonna change my values to degree, the calculator mode to degree. Okay, it says D, so that's fine. Put it aside and let's do this one. I have everything sec and tan squared. Now there is one of the trigonometric identities. It says that tan square theta plus 1 equal to sec squared theta. So in the place of tan square, I'm going to use this. So instead of tan square, I can put sec square minus 1. So sec square y minus 1 plus sec square y. I'm going to bring everything to that side. 14 minus 14 sec y minus 3 equal to 0. And then if I take the bracket off, it's going to be 2 sec square y minus 2 plus sec square y minus 14 sec y minus 3 equal to 0. So here 2 and 1, 3 sec square y, and then minus 14 sec y. I already have taken this, and this. So minus 2 minus 3, that's going to be minus 5 equal to 0. Consider that sec y to be ax, so 3x squared minus 14x minus 5. So it's like a middle term break. 3 5s are 15. 15 times 1 is 15. If we add that or subtract that, it becomes 14. So that's what I'm going to do. 3 sec squared y minus 15 sec y plus sec y minus 5. If you don't know what I'm doing, you can just replace sec y by x. That should do it. So 3 sec y, I'm going to have sec y minus 5 plus 1 sec y minus 5 equal to 0. Taking this to common, so it's going to be sec y minus 5, and over here 3 sec y plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, either sec y equal to 5 or sec y equal to minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3. Now sec is sec theta equal to 1 by cos theta, or cos theta equal to 1 by sec theta. Therefore, cos y equal to, that's going to be 1 by 5. And over here, cos y is going to be minus 3. Now, cos theta is less than or equal to 1 but greater than or equal to minus 1. Okay, we know that. So this value is rejected. Now this one, now cos inverse 1 by 5. That gives me y equal to 78.5, and for cos we know that one positive is here, another positive is 360 minus theta. So 360 minus answer, that's going to be 281.5. Okay, so that's my answer for this. Okay, this one is done. Now question number 11. Find this. Okay, we need to integrate that. That's pretty simple. X to the power 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 4, plus 4x to the power 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 3, minus 5x to the power 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2, plus 5x and some constant c. That gives me 2 marks. Okay, so this one is done. Find the area of each rectangle OEAB, this rectangle, and OBCD. Okay, to find out this rectangle, I need to find out this intersecting points. Okay, so I have this y equal to x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 5. It didn't say I cannot use the calculator. Okay, so I'm going to find out the value of this when it's intersect with 5. Okay, so let's do this. Instead of y, I'm going to write down 5. X cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 5 equal to 5, because this graph is intersecting with this line here, this curve intersecting with this line. So this equal to this, that's going to give me this 5 cross out. So I'm going to have x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x equal to 0. So x common, x squared plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. Don't cancel this out. Don't send x there and then try to find out this value. Then you're going to lose one of the value of x. Now, equation is coordinates 3. Now, x is 1. This is 4. This is minus 5. So, I have 1. So, x x minus 1 and another one is minus 5, so therefore x plus 5 equal to 0. So x equal to 0, 1 and minus 5. So this particular place, this is gonna be minus 5, that's gonna be 0, that's gonna be 1, right? Okay, so let me write down that. That's gonna be 5 over here, 5 for E 0 and for A 5, minus 5 here. Minus 5. This is going to be minus 5. And that's going to be 0, 0. O is 0, 0. That's pretty understandable. That's 1, 0. But A is going to be minus 5, 5 because there is this 5. And this is going to be 0 and this is 0 as well. But over here B is 1. And this is going to be, B is going to be 5. Sorry. B is 5. Okay, because this is 5. And C is going to be 1, 5. Okay, now I can write down area of OEAB. OEAB. Now this is minus 5. Now minus 5, the length is 5 and over here is 5. So 5 times 5 equal to 25 square unit. Square unit. No unit is mentioned. And area of OBCD, that's going to be here. The magnitude or the length is 1 and here is 5. So 5 times 1 equal to 5 square unit. So this one is done. Now, hence calculate the total area of the shaded region enclosed between the line and the curve. You must show all your working. So this shaded region and this shaded region. Now, if I integrate this from here to here, then I'm gonna actually get the area under the graph. So what I need to do, take this area of the rectangle, then subtract integration of that. I'm going to get this. Okay. Now, let's say let that one be area 1. Area 1 should be, see that one was 5. See this rectangle was 5. So area of rectangle OBCD minus integrate 0 to 1, and this equation is x cubed plus 4x squared, x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 5 minus 5x plus 5 dx. Now this is going to be 5 minus that we integrate over here, x to the power 4 by 4, x to the power 4 by 4, then plus 4x cubed by 3, plus 4x cubed by 3, minus 5x squared by 2, minus 5x squared by 2, and then plus 5x. Plus 5x. When we are integrating this, we don't need c, 0, 1. So it's going to be 5 minus, when I put 1, it's going to be it's going to be 1 by 4 plus 4 by 3 minus 5 by 2 plus 5. That's going to give me 49 by 12 and 0. That's going to be minus 0. So 5 minus that, 5 minus this is going to give me 11 by 12. Okay. Now area 2 is going to be area of rectangle OEAB. Now look at this OEAB. Now if I integrate that, I'm going to get area under the graph. So whole thing, and from that I'm going to subtract the rectangle over here. So this is completely opposite. So I'm going to put here this thing, and this is going to be minus 5 to 0. So minus 5 to 0, and x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 5 dx, then minus area of this rectangle OEAB. OEAB. Now this is going to be again x to the power 4 by 4 plus 4x cubed by 3 minus 5x squared by 2 plus 5x, and that's going to be 0 minus 5, and this is going to be minus 25. Okay, so I'm going to show you another trick for this one. If you know how to integrate that with the calculator, that's fine, but see, I'm going to show you some trick. So this is going to be that to the power 4, then divided by 4, plus 4 alpha that to the power 3. This is a very good way if you are solving any equations degree more than 3, more than 2, minus 5 by trial and improvement method. Okay, 5x square divided by 2. What happened? That divided by 2 plus 5 alpha x. Now calculate with 0. Ooh, okay, this one is gonna be 0, and when I put, sorry, I messed it up. I don't want to do that. Okay, so minus 5, that's gonna be 5 to the power 4 divided by 4, that's that part, plus 4 times 5 to the power 3 divided by 3, so that's that, minus 5. No, come on, there is a minus. I have to have minus. Okay, so let me do this again. Sorry. So that's gonna be minus, that's gonna be positive, 5 to the power 4 divided by 4. Well, 5 to the power 4 divided by 4, so that's that part. Now this minus is cubed, so it's gonna be minus, now 4 times 5 to the power 3 divided by 3, so I got that. Now minus, that's gonna be minus 5 squared, that's gonna be plus, so 5 to the power 3 divided by 2, then plus and minus 5 here is gonna be minus 25, so that's gonna be minus, and here is formulas minus 1175 divided by 12 minus 25, so this is gonna be 1175 divided by 12 minus 25. I'm supposed to have 875 divided by 12. Now this is one of the area, this is another of area, and I need to add them both. So required shaded region is gonna be, required area should be 11 by 12 plus 875 divided by 12. So that plus 11 by 12. Okay, so it's supposed to be 73 whole 5 by 6 squaring it. Okay, I have one more. All right, now this last one, it says that the function of g is defined for x is greater than minus half by g of x is that, show that dy dx is always negative. Okay, this means dg dx. Okay, so if I take that, that's gonna be, I'm gonna do this in the product form, product rule of differentiation. So it's gonna be 3 minus 1, 2x minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 is 2, and if I differentiate that, it's gonna be 2. So it's gonna be minus 6 and 2x minus 1 whole square. Okay, so since 2x minus 1 whole square is a non-negative value, therefore g, differentiation of g is always negative. Write down the range of g. So if you look at this range, Now what should be the range of that? Okay, now range is gonna be, if you look at this is a rational graph. Okay, and then to find out that, let's see what happens if it goes less than that. It has greater than. If it's less than that, less than this, let it be 0. If I put 0, then it's gonna be 3, right? It's gonna be 3. And then if I take 1, then it's gonna be 1. When I take x to be 0, then range is gonna be, let me write down range is gonna be 3. If I take x equal to 1, then this is gonna be 1. So as I'm getting this one is bigger and bigger, this thing is happening. What happens if I take smaller than that? So if I take -1, x equal to -1, then this is gonna be minus 3. If I take 2 -2, then it's going to be -4, that's going to be -1. So it's getting bigger, right? So how big can it go? I need range. Whenever it's getting bigger, see that 0 from it's getting bigger, it's coming to like this. Now how big can it be? It has to be, g of x has to be greater than 0. Okay, see that it's greater than -half. So as soon as it gets bigger and bigger, denominator gets bigger. So numerator is 3. 3 divided by bigger number, it becomes really close to 0. But it's never equal to 0. Okay. So what happened? It will always remain greater than 0. The range of that is gonna be greater than 0. So it's not gonna be equal to 0 or less than that, right? See that if I go beyond this, less than that, then range is going to be negative. So it's going to be g of x is going to be greater than 0. If it's not clear, again look at this way. Okay, see this domain is given. Okay, x is greater than -half. Okay, what if I have less than? If I have x is less than -half, then g of x is gonna be less than 0. Okay, you can see that less than that, it's gonna be less than 0. Okay, now x cannot be equal to -half. It cannot be, because if it's -half, then the denominator is gonna be 0. So the graph actually should be something like that, right? X is 0, 1, it's gonna go 0, 3, 0, 3, so 0, 3, it should be something like that. And then -1, -3, it should be something like this. Okay, so like that. So it cannot be 0. Okay, when it cannot be 0, then if x is greater than -half, g of x has to be greater than 0. So less than -half is gonna be less than 0. Greater than -half, it has to be greater than 0. So the range of g is gonna be greater than 0. Okay, I hope you understand that. If you don't draw the diagram, this sketch it, the rational graph of this one, and you will find out that whatever I'm saying, it makes sense. Okay, probably the way I said it doesn't make that much sense right now. Okay, now next one, the function h is defined for all real values of x by h of x equal to kx plus 3, where k is a constant. Find an expression for ag of x. So it's composite function. So hg of x, so hg of x was 3 2x plus 1. Okay, now h of x is like that. So k, and this 3 2x plus 1 plus 3. So if I simplify it even further, 3k 2x plus 1 plus 3. So that's done. Okay, now it says that given that this one equal to 0, find the value of k. So hg of 0, so in the place of x, I'm going to put 0. So 3k, and 0 plus 1 is 1, denominator 1 is nothing, so this 3, and this value replaced by 5 equal to 3k plus 3. Okay, this is 3k. Okay, if I bring this 3 this side, 5 minus 3 is 2 divided by 3. So k's value is 2 by 3. State the domain of g of x. Now g of x, if you look at here, okay, again it's greater than that. It cannot be equal to minus half. So uh, put it this way: h of x, its domain is gonna be, see, all real values. Domain is gonna be elements of all real numbers. And g of x, we know that domain has to be greater than minus half. It's given. So when we have composite function, we are not worrying about this one, because this already the set of all real numbers. We are worried about this. Okay, so h of g of x, its domain should be minus half. It's equals to that. Okay, we don't need to worry about anything else. So that's one more question. That's that. Okay, I hope you understand that. If you have any question, please write down in the comment box. I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.